So, when choosing your products, how did you go about making those decisions, what to keep in stock in your store?
I mean, I think we had a different idea for what our menu was going to be like. We're all really passionate about craft cannabis and those small grows, um, really thoughtful, a thoughtful curation of our menu. But the neighborhood and the market speaks a little bit differently in terms of the demand for specific products. So we've pivoted in terms of what we carry, but through education and just through talking to people and not necessarily pushing them to more premium products, those will speak for themselves if they take the jump and enjoy and consume those better, well-made products. It'll in turn, I think that'll help switch the market a little bit. And then I think with demand as well, the consumers are also demanding that those more premium products like the Whisper Cannabis and Quest, that those price points will come down. But, those are the cream of the crop, and we would love to be able to only carry, the cream of the crop and the premium of the premium. But we've got a little taste for everyone, and we try and hit all the price points. But currently the market is chasing high THC and as low cost as possible. So we're trying to find our happy medium there.
Yeah, and I think obviously some retail locations are different than others, and there's probably a big variance in that in your demographic that you're supplying to or servicing. So we, like Lana was saying, we came in with a wish list of what we really like and what we really want to sell. But until you get your feet wet and actually meet your demographic that's coming into the store, you're obviously selling to those people. So you need to supply them with what they're looking for. And like Lana was saying, it was a lot of that cheap and cheerful, I want high THC, I want low price. So I think that's where the pivot happened with a lot of our bud board and what we were trying to put out there. Yeah. Initially, maybe the price point was a little bit high on the products. They didn't really care that much about where they came from so much, and that they were small batches and craft growers. There obviously is that consumer that we do have, and I'm sure in other locations they have more of that. In our location here, it's a lot of price point that we're trying to finagle with products and what we choose. But again, we have, I think, something for everybody, and at the end of the day, and from what places we've gone into, I think we have a pretty wide selection compared to some places. They've sort of narrowed it down, but it doesn't really cost us that much more, and we have enough storage to keep a little bit for everyone. And another thing that we were even told by the government, there were certain different categories that were selling better than others. Obviously, flower was a huge category. But we were sort of told that the oils and capsules weren't going to be a big seller. But we found, and maybe it's the older demographic, we're really interested in the capsules and oils. So we do very good on that side of things too. So it's a good place, at least initially, for a retailer to start out with a wide selection, and then you can kind of see what your consumer is really after and then narrow your focus in on that.
Right. Okay.